Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm also honored to introduce New York State Police Troop B Sergeant Jay Cook for his tenacious efforts during the 23-day search following the escape of two murderers from Clinton Correctional Facility in Dannemora. Sergeant Cook left the Department of Corrections in 1994 to join the New York State Police, and upon graduating from the Police Academy, he was assigned to Troop B. As a trooper, Jay Cook served in several capacities, including as a senior firearms instructor. In 2001, Sergeant Cook attained the permanent rank of sergeant. After the escape of the two inmates, Richard Matt and David Sweat, on June 6, 2015, Sergeant Jay Cook assumed a lead role as a patrol supervisor, coordinating the response of troopers assigned to his strike team after numerous sightings and reports of suspicious activity were reported. Sergeant Cook led a mobile response team of troopers who spent 12 to 18-hour days answering calls from the public about possible sightings of the escaped inmates. In response to the worried calls from residents and members of the public, this team searched houses, barns, hunting camps, other structures, and open fields. In the only press interview he has given, Sergeant Cook was quoted as saying, "That was scary. It was unnerving." As the search expanded to Sergeant Cook's hometown of Chateaugay in Franklin County, Sergeant Cook's knowledge of the region was instrumental in coordinating search activities and communicating with the local residents. On Friday, June 26, a U.S. Customs and Border Protection tactical team member fatally shot escapee Richard Matt. Believing the other escaped inmate, David Sweat, was still in the area, Sergeant Cook and other troopers manned a post at Trombley Road and Route 30 in the town of Malone, where they stayed all night and throughout the next morning. Reporting for duty again at 6 o'clock on Sunday morning, June 28th, Sergeant Cook was by himself patrolling the area in the town of Constable, Franklin County, when he recognized a man walking on the road as David Sweat. Realizing he had been identified, the suspect fled across an alfalfa field, and Sergeant Cook pursued him for over 100 yards, more than the length of a football field, when he realized he could not overtake the escapee before Sweat reached a wooded area. Once again, due to his familiarity with the area, Sergeant Cook knew if Sweat reached the woods, he was only a short distance from entering Canada. Sergeant Cook yelled several times for the escapee to stop running or he would shoot. As Sweat was close to the tree line, Sergeant Cook discharged his firearm twice, striking Sweat in the shoulder and upper body. Within 4 or 5 minutes, other troopers arrived with medical kits to treat Sweat's wounds. Had Sergeant Cook not located the inmate, been in outstanding physical condition, a highly trained marksman with nerves of steel, Sweat, without a doubt, would have fled into Canada, greatly complicating the search effort. Through his unwavering commitment to serve and protect the communities and citizens of the state of New York, Sergeant Jay Cook responded without hesitation or due concern for his own welfare and safety. For his astute and perceptive actions during the manhunt, both prior to the apprehension of the second inmate and his heroism directly resulting in the capture, Sergeant Jay Cook was awarded Major Charles Guest, Troop B Commander's Exceptional Performance Award and the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund Officer of the Month Award. A lifelong resident of Franklin County, Sergeant Cook lives with his wife Carrie and their 2 daughters in one of our small communities. He is hailed as a hometown hero who has certainly earned the respect and admiration of the residents throughout the North Country, in addition to the recognition and applause of all the citizens of this great Empire State. I know how proud Sergeant Cook's family is of this quiet, humble hero, and I'm sorry they weren't able to join us here today. I am deeply honored to salute our North Country hometown hero, Sergeant Jay Cook, in recognition of his heroism, leadership skills, and dedicated public service. Mr. Speaker, Sergeant Jay Cook is likely the most reluctant person we have honored in this chamber. I promised him this recognition would be painless, and I know your usual warmth and kind comments will assure Sergeant Cook he is indeed welcome here.
On behalf of Mr. Duprey, Mr. O'Donnell, the Speaker, and all the members, Sergeant Cook, we welcome you here to the New York State Assembly, and we extend to you the privileges of the floor and our congratulations on your fine work as an officer and the work that you've done to keep us safe. And we'll make this as painless as possible. We'll just clap for you. Thank you very much.